Welcome to this update for Supplier Discovery for August 2nd, 2012. The purpose of this video is to introduce the supplier profile and to demonstrate some of what the manufacturers will be seeing and using in order to make their requests for discovery match. In this case, we've created a test case 2 for a supplier, and we'll walk across the different columns and look at what's in those columns, and then we'll demonstrate quickly how you can edit some of the basic supplier information in this video. So on the very far left-hand side is an overview of what's available to a supplier when you land on your site. For those of you who saw the August 1st overview regarding supplier clouds, that overview will be located once we get feedback from you in this location here that will show your profiles relative to the rest of the state suppliers. The second element is Supplier Profile. This is the actual profile that the manufacturers will be using. Below it on both Manage and Admin are not yet live. Those will be live in the next 3 months. Regarding the Supplier Profile, the next column demonstrates a table of contents. Those are all of the elements that you as a supplier have chosen for manufacturers to search against. And so that's listed here in detail, and of course you can expand and contract that as needed. The third column is actually the details of your table of contents. We're going to focus really on the firm information in this video. As you can see here, you can scroll down either by the bar, the orange bar here, or using the scroll wheel on your mouse. But you can see here that we've put in an ID and a test name. We introduce those names and IDs when we set up your file. Under Summary Services Experience, you can see that a number of terms have been set up for test case 2. We're finding that some of you suppliers are adding actually information from your website here, editing this. That's perfectly fine. The fourth element here is the state, which is really for us to determine, is this a live supplier profile? Is it something that we created synthetic off of your website? Or is this, in this case, a demo? Below that, as you can kind of go through this table of contents, you see the business model is next, market segment experience, things like business certifications. Let's work with business certifications and go ahead, and we want to activate that one. So what we first need to do, and I'll slide over so you can see the edit button, is we need to turn on our edit feature. And as we scroll down here, you can see under business certifications, if we click on it, we can add different certifications. And what we do is we wait a moment after we've clicked on business certifications, and a cloud will come up. And this is the different types of designations that have already been inputted into the system. And since nothing has been added for this organization yet, let's say that they're doing government and defense work, so you would simply click once on government and defense, it shows up in the line here, and then you simply hit add. And you can see it immediately comes up on the side. If you find that you would like to add a certification that isn't present in the cloud, you simply can enter text for anything new. But you can look through the cloud to see if anything else is available in this process. And you can see there's quite a bit. We could even choose a second one. Let's say you're with the ISO 9001-2008. You click on that once, go back up to the top, see it's already entered for you, and hit add, and it immediately is added here. When we're done, we hit save, and all of this information is saved on the site. You can save multiple times if you would like to. But it shows you how we can add new features to this under the supplier firm. Same is true for our process capabilities. So if you continue to scroll down on this file, you'll see that you have materials experience, design technologies, a whole range of information about your firm that's held in this location that you can easily add and update. In the next video, we'll go ahead and detail the more extensive processes under manufacturing processes down here at the bottom. So we hit save, and then we are finished.